Thank you for the warm welcome in a very cold weather. Beautifully crisp. So that was 2 years ago in Switzerland. Drove 7 hours with my car, 7 hours back, 3 minute pitch. So and that was like a very productive trip because we won. And that was the first public presentation of the project I'm gonna share today. That is called SYNEGRAM, synegram.com. It's a project that revolutionizes the way we learn music and create music by using the power of visualization, making music visual and logical. And that's how it works. There is a tool that you can access by your laptop, by your phone as well, and you're going to be able to play music, understand the harmonic structure of music. I'll dwell into this. And today, Nathalie and ArtTech is asking me what I've become the past 2 years. And for that, I'm going to be sharing the evolution of the idea, the journey it has been for the past 2 years all around the world, and the people I've met and gathered around that project. The idea, I'm going to show you how this idea has reached maturity from the origin to now and what direction it's taking. And I want to dwell on the origin because the origin of that crazy project is actually a vision. A vision. I actually have an art studio where we do innovation and art. We do R&D in art. So we try to create new ways of creating content. There is a very scientific approach of art direction, and there is a lot of also tech development. Just one example. The project that we call Music and Movement, it's about multi-interactivity. It's dynamic content that reacts to music in real time, musician on stage, that will create fields of particles, organic fields, with which a dancer will be able to interact. What is the purpose of that? Invent a new form of art expression that unifies music, movement, and visual. That's the type of projects we do. We try to create contemplation. Contemplation is the conscious and pleasant observation of reality. It's not meditation. We're not abstracting ourselves from the world. We're observing it with the intent of creating a deeper understanding of reality. Seeing through reality, what's behind what reality offers to our eyes. And we have like fields of research, for exactly, the art of perception, with the exploration of extended senses. I won't dwell on all this, okay? Synesthesia, the convergence of senses. I personally, when I play music, I see shapes, I see colors, I see light, and that's what we're going to be talking about. We've developed a language around that vision. Transmutation, the art of transformation. What is it? It's creating, for instance, a digital matter inspired by alchemy that will be able to seamlessly take different forms. This is the same thing that morphs into mineral, liquid, particles, and light. When you have that technical ability, that opens up a whole new way of narrating stories, feelings, emotions. Last topic, the nature of ritual. How do we create a sequence of prescribed actions that have a deeper meaning? All those topics is something that is encapsulated into the project that I'm going to share. That sounds very abstract, but we actually do a lot of things for a lot of people in a very tangible way. Just few quick projects. That's an exhibition in Singapore for Vacheron Constantin. Just to show you that we're like actually pragmatic people. Tagoyer, data painting with the wind for Marriott, building a cyber city, procedurally for Rolls-Royce, building rockets, modeling rockets for his. We recently worked for the World Expo, that kind of projects. So that's the origin of the ecosystem from which the project is born. And we create constantly, we interact with artists. And now, SYNEGRAM, what is it? What is this thing? How do I visualize music? So it all started with a simple question, which is, what if I could see music? What if we could see music? This is a drawing that dates back from 12 years. So this is not a fresh idea that comes out from the magical hat. It's like a lot of experimentation, research, iterations, failure, and progress. And this symbol is actually not just like a fancy logo, it's like a mental image that will help you understand and perceive music. So it's a bit abstract. I wish I could do a demo. It's okay. We can come to me if you're interested. This logo is a mental image that expresses the 3 levels of perception of music. The dot is the vibration. Vibration, it's air that vibrates, that is perceived by our ears, that are connected to our brains, that allow us to feel emotions. That's the texture, the emotion of music. The line represents all the notes, ranged from the low all the way to the high-pitched notes on a line. And when you're going to play notes together, you're going to see distances between notes. And the circle represents harmony. We place the 12th note of the scale onto a circle, and when you play notes together, you're going to create shapes. You're going to see what it looks like. So it's a new way to see, create, and music, and a new way to see, learn, and create music. The interface looks like this. So here I'm playing like 3 notes. I see the intervals, distances, 4 and 4, and I see a shape that connects the different notes together. And this is what we call an augmented chord. The mantra is simple. We make music visual and logical. No more of this. And any music, chord or melody, becomes geometric shapes. This is the little Leandra who, after an hour, she drew her favorite song, and we're playing together her favorite song. If you analyze a large database of music with that visualization, you realize that you have 12 archetypes, 12 shapes that form like a universal language that you're going to be drawing. If kids can do, you can do it as well. And you're going to form like a mental map, a mind map, where you're going to embed into your brain harmony visually. So there is a tool behind that, so that's a lot of coding. We use semantic AI, etc., smart algorithms, smart predictions. It's a powerful tool that we've been working on for years that will allow you to see music of your favorite artist. And we're going to gamify music, every song, by transforming any song into a series of shapes that you're going to play successively. And you understand that any song becomes what? A shape that morphs, transforms into another form, etc. And you understand the concept of harmonic movement. So we play with music. It's fun. We develop like games, persona. Each character expresses like the personality of the harmonic shape. If I was playing it, you could feel the emotion. And we've been testing it for over more than 500 people for the past 2 years, with great results. The qualitative analysis showed that we accelerate the learning process by at least 20%. And it's fun. We get kids to, being obsessed for 2 hours on the same thing, playing music. It's not tedious, it's not draining, it's fun and rewarding. This is not just like a toy for kids. We talk real music. We go far into the most complex music concepts. You can start small, but you can explore the most advanced music concepts, such as John Coltrane, Barry Harris for the experts, classical music composers, etc. You define like archetypes of shapes that will identify the style of this or that artist. We're developing like a full ecosystem, and I'm happy to share with you that we're launching SYNEGRAM, the V2, with the online subscription early February 2026, which is a better experience, a stronger engine, and a world of possibilities. There is a backend that is powerful that we're going to, for pros, like creators, composers, educators, and researchers with a lot of features, advanced features that will help them integrate their own content and share it with people. This is one product, 3D innovation. This is an interface visualization. The smart algorithm. We're using the graph model for the mathematicians and reconfiguration. It's not just a fancy circle and a line. There is like a smart algorithms behind that help you see music. We also use like innovative learning inspired by what certain Greek philosophers say. We develop like a holistic way of learning. We're launching our research program with the European funds in 2026, based on 3 topics, so machine learning, fundamental math, and cognition and pedagogy, with the purpose of creating a companion for music learning. It's not an AI companion that's going to play music for you. It's a companion that's going to take your hand and help you understand music. Our language has been IP'd, and we're quite proud of it because that has been like a very tedious project purpose. We have registered the name in the US and on the main markets. We have registered the whole language, the logo, and we are writing a book because it's a whole, thought system of thought. So it illustrates the philosophical vision behind the artistic vision, the pedagogical vision, and it's called the Treatise on Synesthesia. And also, regarding the IP, the protection, we have a case study that's going to be released the next month on the website of the World Intellectual Property Organization. Maybe we've done the right thing in terms of IP. The journey now. We've been around the world after the 2 years prize. And here I want to thank the ArtTech because the money we got contributed to finance those trips. And we kind of brute forced the concept of roadshows. We went to Las Vegas, we went to Hong Kong, we went to France, of course. We went to Austin. We went everywhere to present our project. Sometimes it was not understood, sometimes it was understood, but we iterated. And I advise all the finalists to do that, like keep presenting whoever the person is in front of you, just try it. And we got shortlisted at South by Southwest. Maybe you guys know this festival. And the crazy thing is we won the Innovation Award. So overnight, we get like international spotlight onto our project, and the perception of our project, even the speech hasn't changed completely. All the doors open. You get contacted by all the big names, moguls in music who want to be sometimes founders of the project. And this is where you need to have like strong shoulders to be able to say yes or no. These are my buddies, okay? I have many buddies around that project, it's not just 2. I'll skip the achievements, okay? Nobody wants to hear someone bragging. We use that exposure to extend the project in New York, so we presented it recently. We're creating a school in Montclair in New Jersey, and we have roots in Clermont-Ferrand, my hometown. Montclair, Clermont-Ferrand, it's funny, where we have like a whole facilities to develop our art. We have a small boutique where we welcome people, experiment our thing. We have an art studio, access to an art studio, factories for exhibitions, take art studio, etc. And we also have like a beta tester center. We've been incubated at Music Tech Europe Academy, which was great because we got mentored by big names, creating great advice, entering the world of the music tech in Europe, and that was a fantastic journey. We also develop art exhibitions about our topic, and that drives a lot of people. That was in 2023. We developed like a whole experience at Atelier des Lumières in Paris, maybe some people know it, about synesthesia. That drove like a lot of traffic, and that was great. And in few days, we released like the IC music experience in Luxembourg in few days. which is like a fully, it's a space big like that is fully mapped, and you're going to be immersed into an experience where you see the sound appearing and progressively the language forming. So it's like art converging with education. We're going to deploy our learning program in 20 schools with the SACEM. SACEM is the world organization that manages IP for songs. So we'll also be present in the World Expo in 2027, where the theme will be partly music. I can't say much about it, but this is a great opportunity for us to, tell the world what we're doing, that we see music. Now the people. That's what we're doing this, okay? Because the kids get excited. And I love doing this when we go to places where kids don't necessarily have access to culture sometimes, So when you see the sparkle in the eye of a kid, it was like, oh, music is for me. We go to countrysides, we go to places where kids don't have like exposure to certain types of education. That's great. So that's the human factor, the main human factor. Also, when you're an entrepreneur, you have the, sorry for my words, but the human factor, as we say, right? It's not like a straight line. So we were 4 associates, we lost one because it was not made for being an entrepreneur. It's a tough job. You need to be passionate. You need to be stable mentally. And he was not capable of doing it. I lost my mentor also. We decided not to be part of this world. This guy, I owe him so much because he helped me like build the idea, inspire me, giving me the right pointers, and big up for him. And on a more positive side, we are 3 founders, and I work with like 2 amazing developers, Rémi Grosson and Mathias Alro. They're loyal, smart, dedicated, and awesome. We're adding a 4 associate who is Charlie Nguyen Kim. We've been working together for 15 years. He's an amazing film music composer, and we know each other for a very long time. You can check him out. He does amazing work. This is also a community of experts around like design, creators, engineers, writers, composers. It's a whole ecosystem of artists because that project motivates creators. And I don't want to forget those people. They contribute. You've seen Trey, for instance, who's an amazing singer on stage at South by Southwest. He's not part of the company, but he's always around, And we work together on music recordings, etc. And this is a growing music community also because we have like a beta version for pros. And this is interesting to see like how pro musicians react. This is what we're doing. I wanted to finish, there is 1 minute. 200 years ago, Schubert composed the Ave Maria, which is one of the most famous songs in history. And we had prepared like a small visualization of the Ave Maria with our visualization. Thank you.